Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
There are absolutely appropriate and inappropriate ways to talk to your family over the holidays about getting their affairs in order and estate planning. So we thought we'd catalog some of those ways, both appropriate and perhaps inappropriate, just to start the conversation. Enjoy.
That's not.
Happy Thanksgiving, Stephanie.
Oh, your video?
How do you talk to your parents and your family about estate planning on Thanksgiving? It's a good time on the holidays, wouldn't you say? To talk about estate planning? Because
Yes.
everybody's together, right?
Yes.
I mean, I think so.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
I think there's some wrong ways and some right ways.
Yes.
What do you think? I mean, although I'm always going to say the right thing, right?
Always.
Always. Okay? So let's explore maybe the wrong ways. We'll say right ways and wrong ways to maybe discuss things with your family and estate planning, and then, I don't know, I might talk about some estate planning strategies. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Okay? By the way, this is my wife. You're silly. No, you.
There's the direct approach.
Y'all ready for the family photo?
What not to say?
What is it?
Hey, Dad.
What's this, baby? What's that?
Hey, Dad. Is your estate plan in order? Hey, Mom. So, like, am I getting, like, the majority share of everything in your will or what?
Or what?
No, like, I mean, like, at least 51+%, right? Haha.
Do you have an estate plan?
Is that your favorite dog?
Do I?
Yes, you.
I'm leaving you a lot of stuff in the will.
If you don't eat
I think they're called children.
Yeah, I'm leaving you that one, and you can take care of Steph and the other kids. Oh, that's my sister. It's hard to tell who's my kid or not. Which one of you are my kids? Okay, none of you. Hey, Dad,
Ava wants you to.
can I have your house?
Okay, Ava was trying to share this with you.
No, that's not the good way to ask for it? Okay, all right. Let it go. Hey, Dad,
Good.
have you thought about adding me to all your bank accounts? No? Am I on there already? No. I mean, come on, man.
Are we on yours?
Yeah.
Are they on our bank accounts? Why don't you go ahead and call the bank right now? Hey, Mom.
I can't even move right now.
Do you have long-term care insurance?
That's what I do.
Do you?
You have your fat pants on. Fat pants.
You don't. Do you?
All my pants are
You can just come live with us. Steph, Mom and Dad are coming to live with us.
Hooray!
Mom, it'll be great. You can take care of the kids.
This is so pretty.
Be great for who?
Dad, we're going to fix up the garage. It's going to be awesome.
No, you didn't let Kim fix it up.
You're gonna fix that. Hey, Dad, you're gonna fix it in the garage.
Yeah, it's going to be called an ensuite, whatever the heck that is, an ensuite, which is, I think, pretty sure that's French for babysitter.
It means you have a bathroom. It means you have a bathroom attached. If you have a bathroom on there, it means you have a bathroom attached to your bedroom.
Have you seen $1 Million Listing?
She's always right. Dad? Yeah. Do you think it'd be a good idea to go ahead and sign everything you own over to me right now?
Are you having a breakdown of some sort of thing you know about?
Oh, come on, I'm trying to talk about estate planning.
Are you having a breakdown of sorts?
All right, so those were some inappropriate, yet maybe funny, I hope, ways that you might talk to your parents or your family, other family members, about estate planning or ask questions about estate planning. But, you know, it's a serious subject, and, you know, I meet with clients all the time who have those types of questions. Should I sign over all my property to someone else? Should I, you know, add my children are the will, and how should I do that? You know, sometimes they have people they can trust they can add to bank accounts. Sometimes they don't, children, and sometimes that's a good idea, and sometimes it's not. But what do you think? What's a good way for families to talk to each other about serious matters like that? I mean, sometimes the situation just comes upon the family, and there's an emergency, and you have to talk about it. But it'd be nice if people could talk about those things ahead of time. Wouldn't you agree? Yes.
We do agree.
So what do you think? I just wanted to get your perspective. Like, what do you think is a good way to broach the subject with parents and children about estate planning, about making sure you have all your foundational documents in place so you don't get into situations where guardianships have to be
If the parents
pursued?
of sound mind and still healthy, then they will take care of things, or they will handle it. If there's some doubt, then you can broach that subject.
Well, here's the problem I run into a lot of times. That's a good point, right? Because I would consider that an emergency situation. If someone's incompetent or incapacitated, it's too late to broach that subject.
But you're talking about if you have two parents. Then when it gets down to one parent, then you might broach that subject.
Well, if one of you were incompetent or incapacitated, heaven
The
forbid,
other to take care of
you
it.
couldn't. Not if there were things that your name wasn't on. For instance, an IRA or 401k. That's just an individual account.
We would handle that. We've handled that.
If you don't have a general, well, not you specifically, but people in general, families, okay? So, you know, there would have to be general durable powers of attorney in place to allow for another person to handle those matters for you, right?
We faced that in the past with parents.
Yeah. So you want to have those things in place ahead of time. I see people in tragic situations on a daily basis that haven't addressed those subjects or those issues.
I think it's not comfortable to a lot of people. It's just like in life insurance. It's not comfortable for some people. It's something you need to do, but not comfortable to some people.
Right?
It's not a pleasant subject.
No.
It's not a pleasant subject.
Yeah, because of that.
I mean, I guess that's the point of what I'm talking
There are
about.
things on there
It's
that
uncomfortable.
my parents
Like, I feel
because
uncomfortable right now
There's
trying to
things
talk
that
about
my
it.
parents that I did not
Because you're-
talk to them about because I felt like that was their business.
Sure, sure. I
And
mean, I
that
think-
was their personal.
That's a
if they
great-
wanted to know, they
yeah.
would tell
So
me.
that's a great point, okay? I think that is the mentality of a lot of baby boomers, is some families are very secretive and quiet about
Well, when
money and legal affairs and matters like that,
Well, when it
and that can
reaches-
handicap.
When it reached a certain point,
Sure.
my mother, for years, had me on her bank account.
Right.
She knew she could trust me. My name was on it.
Sure.
Did I want it on the checkbook? No. That question was broached. She asked me, I did not.
And
But
as an
I had-
aside-
but it was a joint account.
Right. As an aside, if you don't want to add another person or a child to your bank account, you can add payable on death beneficiaries to those accounts, and those that will allow probate avoidance. You won't go through probate with that money. It will be passed on directly to the people you have as beneficiaries on checking, savings, money market accounts, those types of things. You can do that as simple probate.
And we know that we have some things we're going to have to do because we just in dealing with my mother's estate recently, we discovered that there's some things that they're supposed to accept in the courthouse or the clerk of court that they don't or they didn't there.
Well, I think that there's a misperception.
We had to jump through a lot of hoops.
So I think there's a misperception out there, period, about what constitutes a will.
You can't just write your own will like it's advertised.
Right. No doubt. No doubt. I mean, we have personally experienced that in the family, right? And things have to be done by the book, by the
On the
letter of
other
the law.
hand, when
Yeah.
his mother and father passed, everything was fine.
Right.
We had a real problem, the way some of the laws had changed.
What
in
I
recent
see
years.
is that people think they know, and they don't. a lot of times. There's a lot of street lawyers out there that'll tell you about their experience or what happened in their situation, and it has nothing to do with your situation, perhaps. Or they got it wrong, right? And there's a misconception about how things need to be handled or have to be handled.
And every courthouse doesn't handle it the same, even in the same state, whether they're supposed to or not.
They're supposed to. But I agree with you that there are local rules that apply or traditions that apply. And rules can be interpreted different ways in different courthouses. You do see some variations there on policies and procedures.
And that's like quite a
Right.
change in the years, well, just a few years from the time his dad died until my mother passed.
Right.
And there weren't that many years in between.
I just, it's the holidays, it's Thanksgiving, families are together, over Christmas time, families are together, and it's a great time for them to talk about, these types of issues, but they're serious issues, and sometimes it's not very easy to broach those issues with parents. It's not easy for parents sometimes to talk to their children about these issues because they have been used to being so guarded and secretive or in control of everything. And it's a fear of sometimes giving up some control as well.
It's not just that, it's a matter, there's some things
That's
that's
the way I
personal.
see it,
I don't know what you bring home every week, you
Mhm.
don't know what we bring home every week, I don't know what your bank account is, you don't know what my bank account is, it's just personal.
Right.
It's personal for a lot of things. Getting past that personal issue, the fact that it is an issue for a lot of people is tough. A lot of people don't want to tell their kids, where they are and what they have in the way of financial information. But at the same time, the children need to be serious about the issue and how do they talk to their parents about these issues.
If they're looking out for the best interest of their parents, not if they're trying to be selfish, right? I mean, we illustrated some ways in a joking way, where I was, saying, hey, am I in the will? Hey, am I getting the house? Those sorts of things. So those would be the wrong way. I mean, I think just approaching it from an honest, true place is always the best answer. And then trying to offer some guidance or seek professional help with that. An attorney, financial advisor, sometimes can be of assistance in those situations. So, hey, I wrote a book. You helped me edit this book, and you did a great job at it, right? Along with some others. I wrote a book called Saving the Farm that talks about a lot of foundational planning issues and makes a great gift for parents or other family members around the holidays. And it's a great way to get, the best way that I found to bring people to a place of realization or understanding, or, you can't change people, you can't make them see what you want them to see, but it's to make them ask their own questions or let them do their own thinking and come to those, lead themselves to those paths. So we discuss a number of different scenarios and solutions in this book for estate planning, foundational planning, and it allows people to ask their own questions and reach their own conclusions and get a firm grasp, I think, or at least a grasp on what foundational planning and estate planning might look like, getting the affairs in order. I went through a bunch of scenarios earlier where I asked Dad or Mom about, hey, am I on your will? Hey, am I, you're signing everything over to me. Like the house. And that's not something we recommend. One of the tenets of my practice is to keep the person, the owner, the seniors in control of everything for the rest of their lives while preserving that legacy for whatever they want. For them to spend money for health care, to still obtain health care benefits, to still obtain long-term care benefits if they need it, to access veterans benefits, but to stay in control of the assets. And there are ways like ladybird deeds, life estate deeds. There are other deed planning. Trust would allow that. There's other planning there that allows a person to stay in control of those assets, the home, things like that, for the rest of their lives. And then when one of the husband and wife pass, to pass it directly to the grantee or beneficiary or child. Trust can help set up educational mechanisms or trusts to send grandchildren to college, and then not curse the grandchildren with huge disbursements of money. Segment that out at, say, different milestone ages, 25, 30, 35, 40, so they don't get a lot of money at a young age. There's just a lot of considerations there. But let us know at the office. Thanks for watching. It's been a great Thanksgiving. I think we're going to go. Did you want to say anything, Steph? No? Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to go to a movie if we can. It might be too late. I know Jordan wants to go to a movie. Murder on the Orient Express. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You watched it?
Mm-hmm. It's great.
So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. See ya. It was truly a great Thanksgiving. I hope you and your family had a good one too.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Tucker. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
What do you have to say? What are you thankful for?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Life.
Life?
Having a home.
Turkeys?
I guess. I don't
Huh?
like turkey.
You don't like turkey? No? Okay, so no turkey for you. All right, well, happy Thanksgiving.
None turkeys.
Jordan, what are you thankful for?
The food, people.
People? Who are all the little people running around? Oh, Kristen's baby? Oh, cool. We'll go see it.
That's the little one. This is the big one. There's a big one.
You did. I didn't know I handed it back to you. Yeah, I know. She's around there.
Steph, you want another one? Steph. Steph. Steph.
This is what Gretchen gave her Halloween, and I keep forgetting to put it in.
Steph. You ready for number 7? Huh? Let's do it. Kate, you want a little sister? She's beauty, Kristen.
Thank you.
She's beautiful.
I had a bit more.
Jana gave it to her to apologize to you. Probably get her a cake.
Happy Thanksgiving, Jordan. Jordan, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Jordan, happy Thanksgiving.